Hey YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another All Things Green Month review. And this is the review of the 1978 TV series of The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I talked about the 2003 Abomination, which was the Hulk movie from Ang Lee. That was a horrible movie. I already reviewed the 2008 Incredible Hulk film, and I've already reviewed his appearances in the Avengers film. So why not talk about the Hulk TV series, the one that started it all before any of the movies that came out? Now, the Hulk from the 70s, I didn't watch it as a kid, but I did watch it recently, like over the last couple years. And it's a show that still holds up. Yeah, the fight scenes are not incredible like the Hulk, what he does in the Avengers films, but it's still, for the time, it was still well done. Lou Ferrigno does a good job playing the Hulk. Bill Bixby is one of the best David Bruce Banners I've ever seen. He embodies the character from the comics. He's a tortured soul. You know, the show is shot from the 70s, so it's really well done. I love the way the shows and movies in the 70s looked. The makeup was well applied. It's not CGI. So yeah, it's definitely better than the freaking 2003 Hulk. That looks like he doesn't look like Shrek here. And the Hulk barely, he doesn't talk. He just growls and he throws people and he smashes things. Basically, what the Hulk has done over the last, uh, you know, 5 decades or so. Um, there's a couple of flaws in the show. Like Betty Ross is never mentioned in the show. Like she's not in from the movies. She's not in this series. McGee, the character, the actor that plays him is fine, but he's kind of a stalker, and I don't think the Hulk needs a stalker. He's basically a reporter version of Thunderbolt Ross from the Hulk Marvel movies. And I like the opening of the show. You know, it's atmospheric. There's a lot of episodes that were very emotional. There was an episode where a guy was like abusing his son, which is something that would not happen today, and he's like hallucinating at the end and because he was abused as a child. I'm like, this is some serious shit to deal with, especially back in 1978. And there's episodes where there's gang violence and there's racism and there's, you know there was a girl that was being drugged by one of her doctors, and they said, oh, this is medicine, this will make you feel better, and she's being slowly poisoned. And I'm like, that is just heinous, dude. Some of the people in this show deserve to get their ass kicked by the Hulk because they're assholes, they're terrible people that like to cause harm and be violent, and they're just, I wish there was a Hulk in society nowadays. It could take care of these dumb SJW agendas and freaking gay LGBTQ agendas and just punch them right in the face. Because sometimes groups need to get what's coming to them. That's what the Hulk is about, bringing justice to an unjust world. And I wish it was real because uh, the Hulk, he's an anti-hero, which I've always loved about the Hulk. He's not just a say yes to everything. He smashes anything that's in his way. He doesn't harm animals or children or old people. He's just he's a giant that is can be gentle if he's not angry. Because if you piss off Bill Bixby, his eyes glow green, and bingo, he becomes a Hulk. And it's a perfect representation of the character. Before Marvel made the films with him and made him an Avenger, which is great. And I can't wait to see the Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. It's been a long time since we've seen the Hulk. The last time was Age of Ultron, and he's a very compelling character. Some people say he's boring, but I'm like, hey, you get a scientist angry, and he turns into a green monster that fucks shit up. So I'm not gonna complain about that. And yeah, the show is kind of slow at times. There's some pacing issues in some episodes. Like you don't see the Hulk until like about 20 minutes into the show, but it's still well done. It's a very well shot, well acted, very atmospheric show. The score at the end with the piano is beautiful. It's tragic. It fits the Hulk character to a T. My mom feels sorry for the Hulk, which is something you want to feel. You want to feel something about the Hulk. You don't want just a mindless Hulk just punching nothing. You want the Hulk to have a purpose. The Incredible Hulk, and it works very good. And I've seen a lot of episodes to judge the show that it's a good show. I would definitely recommend it if you haven't seen the TV series. And it also led to three TV movies that came out in the 80s and the early 90s. And Bill Bixby, rest in peace, sir. You were a great actor. I miss you. Um, I know he died a long time ago, so it wasn't like he died last year, but he was a good Bruce Banner, just one of the best. He basically looked like, in the 70s, Bill Bixby looked like an American version of Hugh Jackman. If you see their pictures, they look surprisingly similar. It's crazy. Like he has like a pompadour afro at the time, and he looks just like Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman was like what, a kid when when the show came out in the 70s? Yeah, I think he was. And it's a good show. It's very well done. He's green, just like in the comics, and it's definitely worth your time. If you can watch it on MeTV or online, it's worth your time. So that's my review of the 1978 TV show, The Incredible Hulk. It counts since it's green, and I don't want to review any more films till April. So, and I reviewed the 2008 Incredible Hulk, so this was as good as it's going to get. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. You guys are great. I'm glad you stuck by me this month. It was a very long month. I felt like I was sitting I felt like the time would never pass. But hey, we're a couple of days away from April, and we got Easter, and we got, a bunch of movies coming out. The weather's going to get warmer, and then May, we got we got Guardians 2. And I've waited for months to see this. And I'm going to say this right now on camera before the movie comes out. Fuck the critics, fuck the haters, fuck the people online that are not supporting movies like this. Just saying. Nobody does it better than Marvel. Are they perfect? No. They've made some duds, Marvel properties that just have never been done well. Like you had Fantastic Four that was fucked up in 2015, and you've had Ghost Rider, and you've had freaking The Punisher. The last Punisher movie sucked that came out. Warzone, that's still Marvel. It's the Marvel Knights or whatever, but it's still Marvel. And I don't care for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sorry. I think the Hulk TV show's better because at least something's happening and the acting's better and it doesn't have shitty British actors in it. Sorry, not for me. But The Incredible Hulk is a good show. Aside from that, Marvel does things right. There's a reason Iron Man was a huge hit in 2008, and we've gotten to this point where we got a Guardian sequel coming out and a Thor sequel coming out, and Spidey is coming home to Marvel. Fuck the haters. Okay? Take this and shove it. All you freaking haters that are on YouTube that are doing premature judgments, and you know who you are. Don't try to hide behind your freaking big budget. I see through everybody that's on YouTube that has a big budget and is hiding behind their webcam. I'm a guy, you see me, what you see is what you get with my videos. I don't hide behind a CGI screen. I don't hide behind freaking executives. I don't hide behind anybody. It's me, the webcam, my mouth, my thoughts, all unscripted. So take that with a grain of salt, all you phonies and freaking people with no lives on YouTube that think that you're being big with your freaking talk. Put your money where your mouth is. I do that all the time. That's why I'm on YouTube and I have no freaking, I'm not a pansy. I will say what I need to say here and I'm going to support what I like. I'm not going to apologize for what I like. I may not know art, but I know what I like. End of story. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Take care and I will see you in the next one.